After watching that, I'm like, is Khabib the GOAT? Honestly, I would have no problem whatsoever if someone said that. I would not argue against it. So many different factors playing with that. For me personally, I think if you do feel pissed off for drug tests, you shouldn't be considered whatsoever. I think that should just be fucking common sense. And the guys that ride like Jon Jones is nuts. Like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with your head, but fuck you. I hate Jon Jones. I don't care. Like, I think that guy's a dickhead. And like the shit he was tweeting after this fight too. He was like,
he's not a good role model.
He's such a bad fucking role model, and he was such a waste, not a waste of talent. You could arguably say that because he could have been so much more than he is today if he didn't vacate his belt.
He would be like undisputed.
He would be fucking
if
like
he
the
didn't
Habibi.
take steroids. Yeah, like he would be undisputed, like pound for pound champ. But like at the end of the day, like we say, like you fail one test, right?
I think it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
And like, it's true. It's like when you're fucking fighting people, like you literally like waiting to the day someone gets like really badly hurt in the UFC, like God forbid. It's fucked up. But people favor title defenses a fuck ton with the GOAT status conversation, and like deservedly so. But the thing you got to consider with Khabib, since he doesn't have more title defenses, is because look how fucking long it took him to get his first title shot. You know, no one wanted to fight him, and then they're like, oh fucking Conor McGregor, like I want this guy to fight for the lightweight belt, even though he doesn't have one fight in the lightweight division. Starches Alvarez, and then they make a fuck ton of money off of the champ fucking marketing scheme. Meanwhile,
Khabib would have smashed Alvarez,
bro. And then Khabib like just ripped Michael Johnson's arm off just for fun on like the prelims of that fucking card, which is jokes. Realistically, Khabib should have gotten a shot well before he actually did, in my opinion. You know, undefeated, smashing everyone, smashing high level competition. You know, like RDA.
Because he probably would have smashed like Alvarez, and then like
smash everyone.
Yeah, and then
everyone.
like defended it against Iquinta instead of like the belt fight being against Iquinta. Like he would have just defended it against Al.
Yeah.
And then defended it against like Edson and like all those guys that he fucked up. Like instead of them just prolonging giving him the title. Yeah. That's why he had that fire though. Like, you know, like people are like,
you know, I need to fight for this. You need to give up.
Yeah, and he's like, you know,
talk now.
Looking at Dana after every fight and doing this, you know, like,
in between rounds. Hey Dana,
my fucking belt, man. Like he knew he was the best in the world. Like that's the crazy part, is that like
hey Dana, I'm gonna smash your
really believed it, you know. And like even Gaethje and a lot of the guys, they say it and they believe it, and Tony is like the worst for that. Tony thinks he's like the best fucking.
He's brain dead after the Gaethje fight.
Yeah, like he thinks he's the best fucking fighter on this planet, even after getting starched by Gaethje.
Oh my god!
And you know, like Khabib, he knew. He's like, dude, like I will fuck up everyone in this division. He knows at 155, he's not the guy that's gonna go in between weight divisions and blah 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 and fuck around or whatever. He wanted to be known as the best 155 pounder on the planet, and that was his fucking goal. And tunnel vision, bro.
Yeah, so
like,
I think
crazy.
like Khabib and GSP, those are like the two guys that, in my opinion, either way, I don't really care. Either way, one of those guys are the GOATs in my opinion, 100%.
We're Canadian, so you know we don't mind saying GSP is,
but it's not even like a biased thing.
Though,
it's like an actual realistic thing.
No, 100%.
Unfiltered, unbiased.
Yeah, but the thing is that, you know, Khabib has that you know, GSP lost to Matt Serra, and then even though Matt Hughes, right?
And even though he avenged those losses, Khabib didn't even need to do any of that shit. Khabib only lost one round, or guess 2 rounds, because he lost the first round.
That's true.
With the Gaethje, you know what I mean? Khabib has made no fucking mistakes inside the octagon, even when he was young as fuck, smashing opponents, fighting bears. Like, this guy literally has not made fucking any mistakes inside the octagon. Jones, he made the mistake of doing that illegal elbow like a fucking idiot. Lost the fight. And Jones arguably lost his last 2 fights. You know, Thiago Santos, that was close as fuck. Dominic Reyes, very close too. It could have gone either way regardless.
For sure, it could have gone either way.
That's in the past, but still though, that Khabib, what are you gonna argue? It was a close fight. You know, he didn't rip his shoulder off that far. Like, it's just like he only choked that guy out unconscious.
Yeah,
you know,
I choke a lot of people.
Yeah. I only choke. This is only, what was it?
This is only second guy.
Yeah, I choke a lot of people out.
I choke a lot of people.
He's a fucking funny guy.
He's funny,
and he's such a role model too.
Nice, bro. Like,
he's like, seeing the videos of him in DC. They're just like, oh my god, what the fuck? Like,
heartwarming.
Yeah, like they wrestle right away, and then right away when I saw like Jules the next time after I saw him, like I went to like single leg him just because we were like seeing all that shit. So I think that Khabib or GSP are the GOATs 100%.
If you want to say Khabib, we won't talk shit.
Yeah, like
probably the most valid fighter to be called the GOAT, to be honest.
Yeah.